Whoa, hello, yeah, yo, what's hip and shaking, friends? It's me, it's Woolen, the mega cool heavy main. Yeah, we're gonna go around and frag people and talk about heavy, and it's gonna be, whoa, the electric metal and awesome and oh, very excited, but no, okay, right. We're not gonna do that. Hello. Hi, we're going to run around in a pub and talk about heavy for a bit. Doesn't that sound like fun? We have a small TK hat, we have a Swedish doggo, woof woof, and we have a strange crotch goblin. Ooh. That's right, yeah, alright. I will see you in the pub and we'll have a bit of a chat about our friend, Heavy Weapons Guy. Oh. We're playing TF2. Sweet, hello. Alright then, yeah, hello, welcome back. So I thought it would be fun. My cold is clearing up slowly. I'm gaining the ability to speak again, my head feels a bit better, and my throat works. So today we're having a bit of a chat about Heavy. We've already found a friend in 2 minutes. Terrific. Yeah, we haven't talked about Heavy in a while, and I don't know... I think I've only ever played him once on the channel, in that Heavy video. Well, yeah, anyway. I've been playing a little bit of Pokemon lately. You might have heard, I might leave that in as a little funny joke. Ha 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 ha. The couple of weeks ago, I rebought Pokemon Platinum on eBay, and I was worried it might be like a fake copy, like they might just give me SpongeBob's Island Adventure or something. And it seems to be legit. Like, I grew up when I was young playing Pokemon Blue on the old Game Boy, except I had it on the Game Boy Advance. I just had the blue cartridge in the Game Boy. I still have both of those, actually. But anyway, I played Diamond a bit when I was younger, quite a lot, actually. I really enjoyed it, so I thought it'd be fun to replay it, and I've been doing it a lot. Whenever I make a video and I have to wait like 10 minutes to get into a game, I just kind of sit and play Pokemon now. It's quite a lot of fun. Anyway, this medic, maybe he's going to Uber us. I guess we're friends. Like, my name is not Woolen, and I'm not having any unusuals on, but I guess he's just... We're just going? Yeah? Oh, alright then. So, sweet. Great start. Okay, amazing though, he dropped the medic. This man's getting hit by nothing. Little air shot either. Yeah, we shouldn't be here. It's wide and open. There's a random crit soldier who hates us. Why is everyone shooting me? What have I done? What have I done wrong? Anyway, a good start there. As you can't really expect, unless you're really playing with friends, but we had a medic Uber straight out of the gate, which is pretty nice. I guess our team is pretty much just entirely pyros. By which I mean literally entirely pyros. There's like 2 classes that aren't pyros. But, I guess that's an excuse for medics to heal you quite a bit. We're being shot at by Scout. Come back here. I might die, actually, yeah. So that was a bit of a blunder there at the start there, but not too worry, too bad. We are going to rush back out of the gates. The loadout I am doing today is what I think is a variant of the Heavy loadout. Like, it's not as obvious as it used to be, basically. There's a couple of varieties on this loadout that work quite well. Perfectly, maybe not, but pretty well. It's basically just the stock minigun or the Tomislav. They're pretty much the same. There's not that much difference. All the Prem Heavies I saw just kind of switch between the two. Some of them like one because they've got a strange one, or the other because they've got an Australian one or whatever. So it doesn't really seem to matter too much. The sandwich, obviously. Some people seem to like the banana quite a bit, so I think that's fine, but personally, I think the sandwich is better. For me, feel free to disagree if you like the banana a lot. Like, it's quite nice just being able to constantly have a heal. I just feel like max heal and a mini health pack is just amazing. I feel like giving your friend a banana is a bit like just spitting in his face. They're like expecting a nice heavy to come and heal him, and instead they're getting like 55 HP or whatever instead of the max. So it can be a little upsetting for that person. What are you doing, engineer? You mad man. So one thing you will see me doing as I'm running around and completely forgetting the train of thought where I was talking about the sandwich versus the banana, and now I've just remembered that train of thought, is on melees, Fists of Steel or gloves. Both are nerfed, or changed at least, yet both are still pretty much, they fulfill the same role, just a bit worse than they used to, really. You need to get around a bit fast. Bloody Gloves of Running Urgently are a lot more balanced in terms of competitive gameplay than they used to be. Worse for pubs, probably, maybe, not sure, up to you, but better for competitive. They actually unbanned the Gru, I think, in sixes at least, meaning that a heavy can get to mid, 125 HP, quite slow, not too bad, to be honest. Sorry I'm wasting your Uber a little bit there, but we've got to stay alive so we can spawn camp. Oh, wait, give me a second. We're going to show off, hopefully all of you know this, maybe some of you don't. Tiny health pack, full health on the heavy, gives you a free sandwich, and you shove a minigun directly up a sniper's ass. Quite usual heavy shit. There's a sniper in another window looking at us, but I'm just going to stand out of his sight. Remember perspectives, by the way, it's such a silly thing to say, but in any 3D video game, you can mess around with your distance from an object like a window to reduce or enable your visibility. So that sniper was looking at me there. However, oh, he got my medic. He couldn't see me because I was standing a bit back from the window. Oh, there he is now. But yeah, you don't have to stand right next to a window if you don't want to. If you want to stand a little bit away from the window just so they can't see your sightline, do that. Shouldn't need to be pointed out, but I think it's a useful thing to have at least. Hello, friend. Yeah, not a good idea necessarily to sit and spawn with a Gru. If you haven't played TF2 for too long, the original Gru that I remember was basically like this, except instead of lowering your max HP... Yeah, we do need a teleporter. Instead of lowering your max HP, it just hurt you kind of like a little bleed, which meant that you could build with your medic as you were doing a rollout and get to rollouts fast. And it didn't have the mini crits thing on it, so it was just a good melee. Like, by far, I think the best melee. Fists of Steel were really broken for a bit when they came out, in the sense that you could basically just run up to a heavy and just maul things. It was insane. Is my medic? Oh, there you are. Oh, no, shit. The medic stood still so he could try and give me an arrow, and then this demo man just lock and loaded him. No idea who the man is, but he's being quite nice to heal me like this. I'm probably going to die to a soldier. Not the best idea to be on the low ground, but if we can hide under here, hopefully there's going to be low visibility on us. You can see the little crotch goblin there, protecting our wares. As we peek around, do a little bit of jump peeking. You'll see me do this a lot, because I think I always have. It's basically just a case of... Oh, let's not run into that. Jumping while revving up just gives you the most mobility possible as you are moving. Is that a quick fix Uber? I can't shoot through that. You can't shoot through that. Alright then, we've all learned something new today. It turns out you can't shoot through the open space in that wall. I guess it stops snipers from hiding behind there, but anyway, yeah. If you just rev up normally, you're very predictable. You walk in a straight line and you slow down and then you shoot. If you do a jump rev up though, you get you move further, you move faster, you move slightly more unpredictably, so if a sniper's trying to hit you, there's a slightly decreased chance that they actually will due to the fact you're jumping, and you're not just slowing down where you're going normally. And just in general, I think it's a good move to jump almost in this game most of the time. Like, if you jump rev up and another heavy miniguns you, you'll go flying and escape the danger instead of actually dying. Which is something I do on Spy a lot, and you can do on literally every class. / would recommend doing. We're in a bit of a precarious place here. Captain Blackadder, would you like a sandwich maybe? There you go. And healed him for a solid 9 health. It's all about those points. If you are unaware, the sandwich gives you points if you heal a friend. Or a teammate, even. And that is a good thing to do. If you're playing pre-game in Highlander and you're playing heavy and you want to top score, you get your soldier to go Cowmangler and spawn, and you give him sandwiches over and over until you have like 8,000 points. Also, I'm noticing so far, I think the medic's switched off or he's left or something. So having a little bit more difficulty running around, but we're still getting some frags. And the reason we're still getting frags is because we're doing the old flanking technique, which is when you go behind someone and shoot them. Very rare and strange technique, I'm sure you'll understand, but perhaps with enough experience you might learn that walking behind people and shooting them decreases the chance they'll shoot you, and increases the chance that you will not die. What am I even talking about? We need to get behind them. This map's a bit strange for flanking, but the Gru is actually not too bad for them now. Because you no longer take mini crits, I'm actually more than happy to run around with these gloves as if it's like the old Equalizer, where you basically just ran around a bit faster for not much downside. That heavy there, because he's using the new Gru, didn't take mini crits when I shot him. He took full normal damage, which is bad for me. Had he been using the Gru, like he'd been taunting using the Gru, he would have died in like half a second. I might have been able to get the medic. But that does mean, if you are on like 50 HP and you need to escape, using the Gru now is actually a good idea. Like, you can just straight up run away on like 50 health and you probably won't die. Like, the chance of you dying to the weird bleed effect-esque, I don't know, health decreasiness. There's a sentry down here somewhere. Hello! I'm back for more. Yeah. Is actually much lower, I think, than just being killed by a mini crit, which is not necessarily the best thing in the world. He's revved up for us. If we pre-rev and then shoot him, we should win the battle, and there's the scout comes behind us and shoots us. Is that scout gonna flank? Anyway, yeah. The minigun was changed, maybe... Oh, fuck. Actually scared me. Oh, dear. Dearie me. I might have said a naughty word there. Anyway. Completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, the minigun. Originally, the minigun used to do full damage and full accuracy straight off the bat. And they changed it... I guess it's been, like, quite a long time now. They changed it quite a while ago so that if you have to be shooting for a second to get your bullet damage and accuracy, and then even recently, time lower than that, they made it so that if you're revved up, I believe you get the full accuracy, maybe not the full damage. I've actually completely forgotten which one it is. But yeah, anyway, there's a reason to rev now, beyond just sounding spooky. Before, there used to be not much reason to rev, because just immediately spinning up gave you the same effect. What are you doing there? Just teleported away. You can, by the way, beat snipers, unless they headshot you once. If you just spam at them a bunch, you should be able to kill him. Or at least get him to run away. Look, he's the long-range boy, and he's like, oh no! And then you crouch slightly, and he gets horrified. Do you mind? Yeah. Turns out that you can counter spies by turning slightly. Who'd have thunk? So I'm doing the bad thing there. I'm standing right next to the window as I'm shooting out of it. That would have given the sniper like a million sightlines to shoot me from. Whereas instead what I did was, what you should do is actually stand back a bit, as I said at the start. So the sniper's still probably on the wary for us, but he dropped down, which means that we can just get him. Oh, no, there's a demo, a medic, and a... They taunted! He came back and taunted after he killed me. All I'm trying to do is help our team capture the control point. Rude boy. I'm going to be shooting you a lot more then. Angie, may I have the teleporter? Thank you. He broke it. He broke the teleporter. I wanted to go through then. Alright. Well, anyway, yeah. You have to be a little bit more careful about the Gru now than perhaps they used to be. Because it's not just a case of you having the mini-crits go away. It's also a case of you wanting your max health back as soon as possible. So I think if you are using it in the pub in the same way you used to use the old one, i.e. you're still expecting to have 300 health in the battlefield, just pull the Gru out a bit sooner than you might have used to have, and you'll get used to the new one quite quickly. It's not too different to the old one, so I've not had too much issue with it. To be honest, I really don't play nearly enough Heavy or NG to be used to all the weird mechanics as they change them. Like the other day I got really confused on stream because my HUD glitched out and it told me teleporters costed 125 and I couldn't put them down. And I just got so mind flooded because I actually genuinely had no idea how much they were meant to cost. I thought it was like 50, like they changed it, which I think is true. I'm crouching. I think the soldier here is a bit more dangerous than the sniper because the sniper I thought could have gone around the corner to survive, but maybe not. I didn't get the Heavy. I was dominating all of them. This man's going for taunt kills as well. Probably actually not the best ideas for us to even be Heavy here, realistically. Like, our team needs to push. I don't know what's stopping them. I don't know what the rest of you are all doing. We could probably use a medic. Oh, hello, medic. Do you wanna be my friend? I'm a great guy. I can cook chocolate cake. Oh yeah, the airstrike. I love that weapon. He fucking love cooking. Holy shit, yeah, he's using the crossbow as well. It's a good medic. Let's hope we don't die immediately to a sniper as we, like, try to flank then. Oh, medic, don't die to the... Ooh. Let's try and protect him a little bit. I don't know if he's... Oh, he's already died to a bloody fan of War Scout. He was going to come and save us, and then instead he died to a Demo Knight. With a crit. Or was that a mini crit? That was a crit, right? I'm confused. There's nothing on me that would have made me take mini crits, right? Unless there was, like, a fan of War Scout I didn't see. Now, what I'm worried there is if you don't protect your medic, sometimes they change to another class. And then you don't have a medic anymore, and your chances of winning go down to, like, 0. So I'm going to instead, like, run at this guy. He's going to, like, right-click away, isn't he? Maybe not. There's, like, an airstrike soldier above me somewhere as well. Is he, like, directly above me, maybe? I didn't like that. I'm not the biggest fan. I think the airstrike's fine, but I'm not the biggest fan of when he just shows up. He really putting stickies on the floor below. Look. You can shoot sticky bombs by clicking on them. This is an obvious thing, but maybe the demo man isn't too sure. What are you doing? Look, go away. He tried to det his stickies at the last moment, maybe to kill that boy there, but... Oh, pyro. Look, I can give you the sand... No? Is mine not good enough for you? I like how he just looked at me and then immediately left. Ooh, rude boy. You know what? I'm gonna hide here so the airstrike soldier maybe thinks I've gone. I'm gonna listen with my ears. He is in here. There you go, you see that? We spook the boy. Go, ah! That's the noise we make. And now we just need to drop out the window and immediately die to a demo man. Whee! Hello! Nope, maybe not. The medic took 115 and my team's nowhere. I'm not sure. Maybe they're all losing because there's a sentry gun somewhere or something, but it's a little worrying, really. I wish one of you would... Like, I haven't pushed the cart at all, but I've been killing people, so the cart's easier to push, you know? A spy just went around sapping it. I mean, to be honest, spy, please sap everything there. It's not like it's really doing anything. Our team's got, like nothing really going for it on the offense. There's, like, me and this medic, and two pyros, even. Okay, just... You'll have to forgive me if I quiet up sometimes. It's an actual genuine tip. It's quite hard to concentrate while you're talking, so sometimes if you need to stop talking to try and get things done, then feel free to actually do that. I'm gonna have to push the cart here, aren't I? I hope I don't get sniped. He's conquering. There's people around me. There's medics, there's boys in blue, there's a demo man up there, my medic's gone somewhere, he's here, hello. Do not die, medic, never mind, there's an NG with a wrench crit. So much went on there, we have no one on our team to support. Oh dear. So yeah, that's like another thing on Heavy is, doesn't matter how many kills you get, or if you like... if you have any like points and kills and frags and clear-ups you get, if you have no team, there is nothing you can do. Like, it's kind of hard to carry on payload offenses Heavy unless you yourself are sitting on the cart the whole time. And then if there's one sniper on the other team, he'll just shoot you. And your medic will go and play a sniper. He'll be the fourth sniper, I guess. That's alright. Anyway, if we're going to be playing Heavy on defense... Oh, no, maybe not. We've got Sigmoid. got a good boy. I said thank you and he said yes, he knows how to use voice lines. This is how... Oh, he said amazing comrade as well. Okay, so this is how, if you're a local heavy looking for that sweet, sweet German booty, if you want to work out which ones are the high quality ones and which ones are the low quality ones, the thicker the booty, the more voice lines they know. So if you meet a nice medic in a pub and you want to know if they're reasonable... Oh, come on, medic. The heavy made the jump. Oh, he hurt himself as well. I'm sorry, look, medic, look, let's try that again. If you want to know if they are thick with 2 C's, you just simply use various voice lines. And if they are truly the men of their word, then they too will use a voice line. Now, I've just been doing some my voice, oh dear. I've been doing some sweet Tony Hawk kickflips here, just to show off. It's not because I've been missing the jump over and over. I'm gonna try and do it backwards, maybe. No, it's not gonna work. Oh, you like that? You like those style points there, Sigmoid? Does that excite you? Yeah, we're not actually going to stand right there. Maybe. We're going to stand, like, back here a little bit, so it means if the sniper... You should stand, like, there. Maybe. Yeah. Just so it means if there is a sniper, we won't immediately die. It means we can actually, like, have a look and see what we're going to shoot first. Because if they don't have an Uber, anything that's not Uber... Oh, jeez, I can't see anything with that pyro flames. If they don't have an Uber, then we can just kill them as they're running out, trying to get free frags. And if we just stop shooting for a second, they might think they're safe, and then actually run out. So... Here's another top tip of the day. I mentioned it earlier about visibility being really important, but you can use it to get the drop on other people as well. So if I'm hiding on the right here, no one's really going to see me, unless they either hear the minigun sound effect in a pub. Who's going to do that? Half the people don't turn around to a dead ringer. Second of all, no one ever looks directly around the corner. Oh, random ready crits. Just go and shoot stuff while you've got those. There's no reason not to. What was I going to say? Yeah, people don't tend to just... People don't tend to check the extreme parts of the map. Like, no one really checks the direct left, the direct right, the direct up from where they are at spawn. So if you just kind of sit in those areas, those are people's blind spots, and you can normally get good stuff done there. So I'm actually going to switch off to the Tomislav, because that genuinely does help. Got a nice autumn Tomislav here. One of my favourite skins. Definitely, like, autumn and plaid, I think, are my 2 favourite, like, skins that you can have everywhere. Oh. Our medic came with us. Wonderful. Anyway, the Tomislav's, like, no rev-up sound is actually genuinely useful there, especially since the The Tomislav is quite good as a minigun. That means that there's a reason to use it. You sniped my medic. There's a reason to use it beyond just... It's cool. Like, it still works as a minigun, and we're gonna get... Oh, Jesus Christ, where did you come from? You're giving me all these pyros are giving me heart attacks. Oh, jeez. Everyone, everywhere. So yeah, we just made a big mistake, which was being by ourselves in, like, what was essentially a crossroads. There were, like, 8 different places that people could come from there, and people came from all of them. Oh, we have a friend, he's nesting. Look, I'll warm up your nest so that your eggs may prosper. The sandwich fell through the cabinet. That means there will be a wonderful harvest. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I've been playing heavy in a pub for, like, 30 minutes, 20 minutes even. Anyway, we're going to try and get somewhere safe and not get our medic sniped. I guess that's an issue we did before. Oh, he knows how to use the crossbow. I like this man. An issue we made before was that we walked our medic kind of into a sight line without necessarily needing to. Is no one around? Where's the boys? I want to shoot. Oh, there you go. Poo, 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 poo. People don't look up, see? He got so confused. He started taking damage from above and he was like, I have no idea what to do about that. Just healing that saucy 13 HP. Also, Dragon's Fury pyros will, like, murder you. So if you can just stay away from them, that would be great. If they don't know how to hit you, you can just dodge a bit, and probably they'll miss. Oh, sweet revenge, little fuck. That's right, you see he tried to pull out his power jack there to escape. No one escapes the angry Tomislav heavy. You there trying to milk me? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop that, trying to snipe me. None of this. None of this. No force of bloody nature bullshit. You see, we're escaping. Even though we're low on HP, we're escaping. And then running back into the action, because we can do that. We're not going to take mini crits, so if we just escape to safety, that's a good thing. I like this medic. And again, oh, he knows. He's learned from his previous experience with the up dimension that he's now learned to look there to double check for danger. Now, I should really get to a high ground here before I die to 1 pyro, because it meant that if we get to the high ground, it means bad soldiers who normally shoot the floor would miss, because they can't shoot the floor if you're above them. That's how physics work. That's how them dimensions do. You see me not stopping shooting? I thought there was a boy in the corner there, so we would have been able to just shoot him. Hello, medic. Keep your medic alive as well. Use your sandwich on your boy in blue. Go right. He's your main boy in blue. I don't know if he's just saying go right because of the voice line is cool, but... Nice ambassador. It's actually a revolver, but it's basically the same thing. Oh! There's 2 pyros in this room. We don't need to chase them. They'll probably come to us because they're angry and smelly. They might even try to chase our medic randomly. Maybe not. There's a bloody revolver spy in the window there with a silly hat. I don't know how to feel about that. Here we go. Doing a little bit of sneaky tracking. Trying to get around the corner. That's what we're doing here. Just to ensure that we don't... Oh, you're doing good, are you? Just trying to get around the corner there to reduce the number of shit that can shoot us at the same time. Like, your HP is great. If you use it carefully as a resource and you only shoot stuff... Sorry, you try to only take a little bit of damage, i.e. only get shot at by a few boys, then that HP will go really far. Think of it like if, you're running out of butter and you've got like 4 slices of toast. You can't just use your normal amount of toast, you can't use up all your HP immediately, you'll run out. You've got to kind of sparingly use that toast and use that butter and kind of, take it where you need be. So if you can back around a corner and you think people are just going to chase you, then do that. It's much better for people to come into you as heavy. I know they're pushing the car, it's just 1 pyro though. People coming to you is way better. Because it means that you have the peeker's advantage, so you'll probably be able to shoot them for like an extra second before they get to you. If they run into you, they have to take like half a second to actually look at you, and then a second to aim, then a second to shoot you, and then by that point, you're using a minigun. You've shot them a few times. Don't kill my medic. So nice. You want people to come into you. So my tip is, boy running at you, going, I don't need to fight all of these people. So why not just escape, and then fight them on a later date? Being down here is bad. People can shoot the staircase. Standing up here, good. People can't shoot the staircase. Look. Big on thought. That's right. Don't even need the Uber for 1 backburner pirate. Are you being shot at by a scout? Why even use the minigun when you can just run at people and go, ooh, and they get spooked and scared? Look. Do you want to... Here we go, just chopping down the little sandwich in the corner. I know the scouts, they're trying to milk me. So if I just stand here looking scary, I'm intimidating him, and his attack slowed 1 stage. Oh, there's 1 sniper. Time to escape. That could have been much more precarious. Here's another tip, just for everyone, by the way, not just heavy. If you see your medic getting ready for a crossbow, make his life easy and just stand still for half a second. You might die, yeah, but you might also get healed. And if your medic gets used to it doing it, he might start to wait for you to stand still before shooting you, meaning that you'll always get hit by the arrow. So you'll always shoot. Anyway, you see me not letting go of my left click there? It's because just a constant minigun sound terrifies people, especially in pubs. But if people hear a minigun, they'll go like, no, there's a spy capping. There's just 1 scout. I guess we still don't have much of a team. It is pretty much just me, a medic, and this 1 pyro going around, I guess, but that was a bit weird. I kind of wanted to shoot them more, but I guess we didn't have any team on last. Maybe it was like 2v7, is what I'm thinking about it. Anyway, not to worry. I'm sorry, medic. Boo! Poot. Alright, I'm going to switch to... I want to just mess up and use some different weapons. I've talked about some very basic things about the different miniguns, so I'm going to use the bloody dragon minigun, because it goes... Spy, do you want to show me something? Oh yeah, they're having a nice little swim down there. I fucking love bonding with people in Valve pubs. Isn't this just like my favourite thing about the game? Is when you just randomly meet someone in a pub, and you're like, you know what? Let's spam voice lines at each other and have a wonderful time. Fucking hell. I bet he's having a great time as well. Maybe he hates this. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go left here because no one goes left, and I like standing on the flanks when no one's going to kill me. He's starting to yell at our engineer as well. What a fucking wonderful man. Don't you just love a little bit of, like, coordinated bullying? He's sad. He's like, oh god, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so foolish. I'll put a teleporter here immediately. Maybe he was waiting for the ammo to spawn. No, don't. You know what? He tried his best. Let's wait, like, here. We want to be at the long part, so people run at us. We can run slightly behind their view. And that means they'll run at us and we can go... So if we just stand here, then we can see a soldier trying to rocket jump. He might have thought we were escaping, so we use our ears. And he's there. We pop out at the last second, he gets horrified, we waste no ammo, no HP, and we get the kill. That's my favourite strat, like, just surprising people. People don't expect a heavy to just come out of a corner. They think, oh god, if there's a heavy peeking and then running away, he's definitely going to just not be there. People have no spatial awareness, including me, but, like... People think a lot of the time if something isn't there, like if they can't see it, then it's not there. So if they don't see a heavy around that corner, they're like, nah, there's no chance there's actually a heavy there. Oh, there's a Uber. They've Ubered as the scout. Looks, medic, sandwich. Clutch sandwich. Oh, medic, my dude. He's tried to jump to safety. And I have random crits on my minigun and a low sensitivity, so I can just go nuts. I wouldn't, by the way, necessarily recommend having a low sense. I think Heavy is one of the few classes that having a high sense on is actually kind of useful. I noticed myself get, like, way shittier at Heavy when I lowered my sense, even though I got much better at all the other classes. Also, I forgot, they, like, updated this weapon, didn't they? So if I set him on fire with the fire, doesn't he take, like, way more damage? Or something? Or, like, if we see our pyro shooting someone, I should endeavour to shoot them as well. No, medic, I want to give you this sandwich. I don't have the ammo to rescue you. This minigun's trash. I'm only using it because it goes poof, poof, poof. What is it? 25% damage bonus against burning players. That might be pretty good if you're running around with like a pyro with the scorch shot. Might be a fun thing to do with a friend. Switch. Iron Curtain. This is good. It's a pretty minigun. He probably likes it. Oh, one spy. You see how I switched to my minigun there. If the pyro had forgotten to be using the back burner. And, oh, let's not actually stand in here because it means if people flank, then we'll die to them. So we don't want... Watch around walls. Walls are scary. We don't want people to get above us and flank us because it means that they'll be able to get behind a corner and kill our medic. And I don't want that. Instead, what we're going to do is a thing known as going behind them. I've mentioned it before in secret, but if you stand on the kitchen sink and then jump up there, you can normally make this jump. It's a bit tricky. On Heavy, actually. Let's not do that. I'm bad. Maybe if our medic makes it. Wait, I can do it, medic. Don't worry. Oh, I did it. Second try. No, don't die. That's a spy. Spy. No! I accidentally opened up my main menu instead of shooting with my minigun. Not entirely sure how that happened, but, you know... Did you not see... What FOV were you on? Jesus Christ. To make up for that on my medic... Never mind, they're all pushing. We actually have no team. It's one mini-sentry engineer, and their entire team is one scout who is pushing the cart. Who I'm pretty sure can win, unless someone gets a crit on the cart. Team, my dudes, I don't want to seem rude, but... What's up? What are you doing there? What are any of you doing? Let's go poot somewhere else. Anyway, I'm sad about that. Apparently, like, half our team's just not doing anything. There's bloody Dyson vacuum cleaner over here. We've got Didney Waddle. He's back for more. And I guess our friend Sigmoid has gone engineer. He's having a good time. No, he's gone medic again. I'm gonna go back and help him build Uber if he's still around. I came back for you, friend. We're going to hide up top. Now we're playing on defense on last on this map. We can go... That's right. We can, like, machine gun people. Oh, he's having a great time. He's already built his Uber. Alright. Well, as long as we don't get sniped, I'm pretty sure we can just stand here and kill rocket jumpers. Don't shoot me full of needles. Just... You got a little something on there. Oh, something there. You might wanna get that out, maybe. Thanks, medic. He's putting some in my face as well. Thank you. Thanks, friend. What on earth? Anyway, I'm gonna stand here, so it means we can't get sniped. Like, if we get sniped, it'll be from there, and it'll be really obvious. So if we just stand here, we'll deny any rocket jumpers, see anyone coming up the right side and stop them from moving, and hopefully their team will just try to get on the cart. And then what we'll do is, when we see there's like 5 on the cart, is we'll go... like that and have a great time reeing. Never mind, there's only like 3 people on the cart. Go on, Pyro, right click. I dare you. That's right. That medic just got caught on the cart on his way out. Here we go, shoot the Heavy. Don't let him get away. By the way, if you're wondering why I keep shooting people even if they're behind a wall, like this scout here, you see how I'm still trying to track him? It's because sometimes, like, a one bullet seems to wrap around the edge of the wall. Because it is like a spread weapon, obviously. If I shot this pillar, some bullets are going around. If you look at the wall behind, some bullets are going there, some are going there. So if you're shooting someone around a corner, sometimes their, like, hitbox will clip through, and it just gives you an extra chance. Like, there's no reason not. You don't really waste much ammo doing it. What is he doing? You don't waste much ammo continuing to... We've just left our medic and he died to a scout. You don't use much ammo by continuing to shoot. I've been backstabbed as well. Oh, they're giving advice to each other. Yes. Do you want to have some money? I win. I beat you with scissors. Don't ever do that. This is a top tip, top adult Woolen tip. Never beat anyone with scissors. You'll hurt their feelings, and their eyes, and their ears, and their bones. Oh no. We need to get behind them here and shoot them. Hopefully no one flanks us. The counter flank. Some tell tales of the counter flank. Please, Spy, don't kill that dude. We're trying to track him. I'm guessing where he is. There he is. Probably continue to track him even. Oh, we didn't kill him. I thought we would, actually. There we go. Never let go of the left click either. Did you see a boy? Just keep shooting. Anyway. On the topic I was trying to say 30 seconds ago and just kept getting distracted by like 8 different spies. A, you can track spies while they're invisible because it's a minigun, and guess that they're going to come up this staircase. Anyway, yeah, shoot boys behind corners. Sometimes their hitbox will show, and you will go, haha, there's a spy. There he is. I knew he was going to come for us again, because he got us in this zone before. And spies love doing the same shit over and over again. Like, if they kill you in one place, they're going to be in that area again. I'm worried is just... I don't think they can come out that window, but maybe they can. I'm worried he's going to, like, drop my medic with a backstab. Oh, sniper. Do you want to duel? He's escaped. He's escaped onto the roof of safety. It's not a roof of safety. By the way, you see me immediately twisting around? Just to stop spies. Like, if a spy... Even if you don't see the spy, just turning around means they can't backstab you, obviously. So, the easiest way to not get killed a lot of the time is just to randomly spin your screen around, and there's, like, a good chance you just won't die because of hitboxes. Oh, there, he's found him. Let's just guess. I think he actually went right, didn't he? He's going for the health pack, maybe? I'm out of ammo now. Sniper, can you give me some ammo, please? He's run off to go get me some ammo from the local Sainsbury's, I think. There's nothing to shoot. Look, Scout, chase me up top. Not the best idea, to be honest. Unless there's a spy right behind me. Him chasing me was just him being in the open. You never want to be in the open against a heavy, because he can just track you over and over. Also, I was going to sidle along there, but yeah, and it was like, see the sniper? There's nothing he can do. He's in the open, there's no cover to hide behind. He just has to die. We have 5 people on our team, and I'm 2 of them. Like, me and this medic are the two of our team. Oh, little market gun. Hey, Scout. If he chases us down here, hopefully he's the one that's dead. Maybe not, though. Yeah. Anyway, tracking people in the open is really easy. Normally, if you want to, like, not die to a heavy, you run slightly behind an object and they can't kill you. I don't know if that was a dead ringer. You can pick up the ammo, obviously, to check. It will only refill your meter if it's actually a spy death, but I can't be bothered. It's not worth it. We need to stop them from pushing. We have, like, not nearly enough teammates for a map this large. One of the issues with payload, I guess, is, like, it's probably my favourite game mode, especially for pubs and Highlander and stuff. But, like, it just doesn't work very well in smaller servers. Like, if there's only 7v5... No? That's just a... I mean, I guess I did walk through him, but I thought that was just me being weird. That was strange. Payload just doesn't really work for small areas. Sometimes it's a bit of fun, because you actually feel like you're having to DM everyone. Like, everyone's playing scouts and NGs and stuff, and you're having to, like, kill shit, and it's important. Way more important when you get a kill on a small server, mind you. It's just like, you don't have engineers waiting on last to protect you, so if you forget about one player who then pushes the cart, you just lose. Also, there's no point in me stopping minigunning. I'm assuming he's gonna get lazy. The pyro there got impatient. He was like, I have to kill this heavy, or whatever. Like, I can't just escape around the corner. Had he just run away, he probably could have gotten away, maybe. But because he literally just tried to sidestep us around the cart, there's no way he could have won there unless he got, like, a crit somehow. Like, he glitched out the minigun. Glitched out the flamethrower, even. I can't shoot through that wall. So we just basically win, because we have more HP and more damage. So yeah, I feel like fights around the carts are Heavy's, like, one of his bread and buttery things. Just because you can just spam... You don't have to move your cursor. You can just keep your cursor there. If someone walks around that corner or around that cart, they will always die. Every time. No reason to peek here too much. Oh, I heard a crit. I might have accidentally killed my medic there nearly with a crit. I see a pyro coming. Yeah. One thing I did there, even though we didn't have to pop Uber, was I hid slightly into the wall, so the pyro would have to choose between me or the medic, and I was hoping he'd choose me. Much better to be shot as the heavy, because you got that big HP pool. You want to be that HP drain. He should have shot us. He probably could have won, though. We at least had a decent chance. Okay, we've made friends with the other heavy. Maybe we'll have to give him a rock, paper, scissors taunt later or something. But anyway, yeah, in sixes, Heavy is primarily used as his HP tank, basically. You give him 450, and he basically just exists as a wall. That's what he is. Our medic here being a little bit bait, but... Yeah, you see that? I kept shooting around the cart. Just a bit of his hitbox clipped, and I managed to get him. Oh. Yeah, people heal Heavies to 450. We just lost 2 DOMs, and we still got 2. We've got 153 points. Holy shit. And on Heavy. That's not too bad. Let's wait for our medic. There we go. Always wait for your medics. This is nice. If you're playing medic and your guy waits for you, it just makes you happy, because you're like, you know what? Let's get back into the action. No having to wait. No having to find people. Let's go. Anyway, tank, heavy, HP. Very easy to get HP. Like, you just heal, you eat a sandwich, you get an overheal, whatever. It's got a lot of uses. So, if you don't want someone to die, you can just stand in the way of stuff. Some heavies in Highlander, rarely, mind you, but sometimes... Heavies will stand in between a rocket launcher and a sentry gun, especially if, like, the NG's died on bad water defense, and the NG can't defend his sentry because he can't heal it. Sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes a heavy or a pyro just stand in the way of the rockets. Mostly if there's no pyro, really, but It basically just mean that the heavy absorbs a couple of rockets that he can easily heal. Like, you can heal as a heavy from pretty much any kind of normal health pack. Literally. Whereas a sentry needs his NG. And in Highlander, it's only 1. So yeah, use your HP pool as a resource sometimes. There's a Pyro here, and he's got a HP pack, so we might win. Also, you see me sometimes, like, doing this as I'm wiggling. It's purely because I'm not that used to my... Like, I've had my low sense now for, like, years and years and years, but most of my hours on heavy were from I had a much higher sense. So, I'm kind of bad at tracking, really. So I just tend to kind of wiggle around until I feel like I've got the middle ground, and then just wiggle between those two zones. Like, instead of just necessarily tracking someone directly in the middle of their body, I'll wiggle around both sides of their hitboxes, because it means I've got an okay chance. Like, not over the top. If it's obviously in the middle like that, it's fine, but... Say this Pyro here was on the other team, I'd be doing that, just to double check I'd get him. Mostly I only really do it on, like, rocket jumping soldiers and scouts, but... Like, here, I can't really see him, so I just wiggle the screen around. Arrow me, boy. No, maybe not. He probably could have yeah, he definitely could have out-healed me there with the crossbow. Crossbow out-heals the Minigun, remember? But yeah, if you're having, like, difficulty tracking, this is something I do. It's just, when scouts and soldiers are jumping and or you get a little bit surprised if there's a Pyro in your face and you don't think you can track him. And you're too surprised to be calm. I feel like wiggling's good, because it means that, like, most of your shots will hit the middle, rather than either all of them hitting or none of them hitting, depending on how you aim. Might not be the best idea, but that's what I do, anyway. Like, this Pyro here, I'm not entirely sure, so just give me a little wiggle. It's not over the top, like, I'm not doing that. I'm just doing small little concise wiggles to kind of average out my shot roughly where I think his hitbox might be. Demo here, I'm not entirely sure where he is, give it a little wiggle. Obviously, it's worse than just tracking straight, but tracking straight requires you to actually think, and sometimes you just can't think. I didn't rev up my minigun there to spy check because I saw there was a sniper. Oh, he didn't hear us. A little bit of a rev up there. Got random crits. As I said earlier, random crits are really good, because remember, they don't have fall off. If you have random crits on heavy, you have a sniper rifle. So if you just randomly get them in a pub, or you get a crit squeak from a medic... Oh, I'll come down and help you. Also, follow your medics. If you die, you should die together. That's what friends do. If you've got random minigun crits, just shoot anything you see, no matter where on the map they are, because they'll all take, like, 50,000 million damage. And without any fall off, so they just die. I hope he doesn't kill my medic. I've been backstabbed. Okay, that was a bad spot. It's like the main downside to trying to shoot people around corners like that is that you aren't turning around every second to spy check, so it is quite easy to be backstabbed, and especially in the open. Like, I think if I was in a corridor and I was about to be backstabbed, my medic would probably have stopped him. Oh, and also, like, I'd notice if he was trying to kill a spy, because I'd see the Minigun come off of me and him, like, pull out his Uber saw. Right, here, we're trying to keep the high ground here a little bit. There is a sniper around, but he's nowhere near me. I mostly just want to avoid dying. I want to be like a big beacon, so stuff comes to me. And then I can shoot them as they come to me. And also me staying around the cart means they can't cap unless they kill us, me and my medic. Here, I've got crits. Tried to use them. Didn't get much use out of them, unfortunately. I'm gonna jump off the edge a little bit here. Get a little bit of surprise. The scout might have noticed we were off the edge yet. We got backstabbed again. There you go. Second time in a row, actually. That's quite unfortunate. It's actually, because we are doing a lot, it might be not the worst idea to use... Oh, he waited for us as well. The Tomislav might not be the worst idea. The slightly faster spin-up time will mean that we'll be able to be a bit more jumpy. We won't have to stay revved up for nearly as long. So it'll mean that we can kind of jump around a little bit more, still kill stuff on the cart, but then still kill stuff on the edge, and then still occasionally turn around and spy check. It'll be good. Good for a bit more of a mobile heavy. Not that mobile, mind you, but mobile enough that I'm not willing to stand here revved up. I want to be able to jump around and do this. See? It's the same guy. He's always back for more. There's a soldier here. A little bit of a jump rev up. Get him around the corner, like that. People love walking in straight lines as well. If they see an opportunity, they'll keep a pattern. Humans love keeping patterns. If they do the same thing and it works, they'll just do it. Over and over, and over and over, and over and over, and over and over. So if I saw that soldier over there was running in a straight line, I just assumed he was going to keep doing it. This spy here likes twisting, so I'm going to assume that he just went off somewhere wild twisting, and there's probably, like, if I tracked him, it would be down to luck. So I didn't waste too much time trying to track the spy. If he was just running in a straight line, I might have wiggled a bit more to try and get him. But I'm not going to worry. Here, by the way, you can stand here, and spies probably won't backstab you. It's not impossible, obviously, but it's unlikely. Does mean your medic will die if one backburner pyro appears, but you can still block jumpers like this. Rocket jumpers, that is. Oh, not die, hopefully. And it still means you can be around to save the cart, like this, and just stand on it, and then you win. That was a good game. That was a good game overall. That's going to take a while to edit. That was a long game. That was a fun game. I don't play too much heavy. I think it's either my least... It's literally my least played class, or my least played behind NG. But I do have a bit of fun sometimes. It's quite fun to eat a sandwich and go pooters. But anyway, I'm going to end the video there for today. I hope you really did enjoy it, because we'll be making more in the future. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.